And welcome back. Guy Joseph was on the run. Brutal militias had ravaged his village in Darfur, South Sudan, and Guy was desperate. He fled north to Israel, unsure of what awaited him. What he found was a country that welcomed him with open arms and helped set him on a course from the hell of Darfur to the halls of Harvard University. Now Guy is returning the favor. Take a look.
It happened. It was, I remember, and this is the day that would forever remain in my mind. It was 4 o'clock on Monday. We were having tea, and then just randomly, Janjaweed, whom are the Arab nomadic tribe, they get their support from the government of Sudan. They just randomly appeared to our yard and then start, shooting and burning everything down. Not only in our house, but also in the entire village that we used to live in. I thought that was only happening there, but unfortunately not. It was happening all over Darfur. To finish, whoever is not who is not Arab and is not Muslim, to kill them and then take their land. From there, when the attacks happened, then I started running to nowhere. I don't know where I was going, but I was just finding safety with a bleeding leg, broken arm, and a hit head where I was bleeding literally everywhere, but I still walked. And then I went about an hour or two, and that was where I met with the people from the UN. Everyone who was there was killed or escaped, and including my family. With that, then I become part of the UN people. I started staying with them, being someone from Darfur, working and living with the people from the UN, or particularly people from West. I was threatened to death, and then based on that, I was arrested 4 times. When I was arrested, they interrogated me and tortures. I was told to leave Sudan. If not, then I would be killed. I didn't know though where to go, but I love watching news in the morning. I heard stories of people from Darfur who were living in Egypt, and they made their way to Israel. I kind of heard the stories of people from Darfur. They spoke on the Israeli media in the language that I understood, and I was like, okay, that's my call. I took a train to Halfa, and then from Halfa to Egypt, and then Egypt, I met some people from, Bedouin. Bedouin are the smugglers who takes people from Egypt down to Israel. Well, they take you to Sinai, and then from Sinai, they just tell you that that's the border, now you go. When you see an IDF in the other side of Israel, it's safe to go. But if you see Egyptian, you don't even want to try, because without a doubt, they just shoot at you. Before we got to the point where we were taken to the border, there were rooms that they keep you before they take you to the border area. And then from there, some people from Nigeria, Ghana, Sudan, Eritrea, Ethiopia, we were kept in those small rooms, and then every time they kind of come and check people's organ while they're alive, and you see your colleagues are crying, asking for your help, but you're not able to help them or do anything to, you kind of fear for your own life. You feel like, okay, maybe after him I would be next. And we entered Israel with bullets on our body, and we were injured severely. I noticed difference, because the IDF is coming to you and they want to help you. They talk to you that, hey, we are Israelis, we want to help you, and just don't run. We were taken to military base for, I think we spent there about 2 weeks or so. We were given medical attention, and we're safe. And then they said, just relax. They wanted to make sure if we were psychologically stable and everything was okay. I started living in Tel Aviv, but based on my experience that I witnessed and experienced, then I feel like, okay, I think I need to teach the Israeli public to share our stories while we're there, because most people were not aware of why we were there, and the public was confused, like, okay, these people are here, but why? And then I involved pretty much with human rights activities, teaching the Israeli public, telling them that we are from Darfur, we share similar story. There was a Holocaust that happened, and the genocide which is happening now in Darfur. I think based on those stories, we are sharing similar stories, and this is what happened to us, and this is why we're in Israel. I met friends Maya, Tamar, Daniel, and Samuel. Maya was the person she advised me that, hey, guy, you need to go to school in America. And I was like, oh my gosh, I will never get into America, even to visit. I think after 2 weeks, I thought about what they have told me very seriously. With that, then I started making applications to come to school in the US. I came here after getting admission in one of the college in Chicago called Stakelbeck County, and then I arrived in the Chicago area in the middle of winter with no winter clothes. From Chicago, I started thinking, like, looking at my background, then I thought, like, what would be the best subject that would really help me to explain what happened to me and what happened to millions or thousands others who are not there to tell their stories and who can speak for themselves. I started making application to Harvard University. I never knew that I was going to get admission, but then I tried for the first time. They reject. The second time I tried, and this is through extension, and then I was able to make my way to Harvard last August 22nd of 2017. I hope my story could be effective and influence a lot of other people to do better in their life and never to fear to fall one time, and even second, and even the third. But I'm very certain that as far as you don't give up, you're gonna get where you wanna be. That is the good thing that that the state of Israel have provided me, and I want to return something good in that passion. And to defend the existence of Israel is my top priority, and also bringing a strong diplomatic relation between the state of Israel and the Sudan. It is very challenging, but I love to challenge myself with the truth.
Coming up, my final thoughts on how you can stand in the gap for the Saturday people and the Sunday people. Stick around.